into it. What does a psychopath do if they are banned from all of the legal brothels in Nevada and are no longer allowed to go in and seek out the services of legal sex workers, you ask? Obviously, you would open your own brothel. And this time around, you're not bothering with, pesky bouncers that are there to keep the girls safe. Or because you know what? They unfairly judge people just like you who are completely normal human beings and not creepy at all. No, we should replace these bouncers with fucking robots. He's a visionary. He's at a point in his life, right, where he has brought on all these frivolous lawsuits against celebrities and brothel owners and sex workers, and he has came to a point where the Utah Small Claims Court is starting to charge him like $1,500 fines every time he brings in one of his frivolous, ridiculous cases and represents himself, although he's just a paralegal, not a lawyer, okay? So at this point, his mom and dad have cut him off of the money because he's just embarrassing the shit out of his family. From what I hear, they have money, but enough is enough, okay? And they are like, we are done. We're not paying for any of these weird little lawsuits or whatever. Fucking no, okay? So you don't have mommy and daddy's funding. You've lost your job at multiple different law firms because, professionals and attorneys, they don't want this type of, public weirdo associated with their business, okay? It erodes trust. I don't blame them. Apparently, I guess. But anyways, so you're not a lawyer. You don't have financial backing from your wealthy family. You are working odd jobs like driving Uber and working stocking shelves at Walmart, which I as I hear he is currently doing, okay? But does this stop you from your dream of opening up a legal brothel? No. So my dude, he starts up, I'm not gonna say the name of his company either, okay? But he starts up his little LLC. And he has a website that looks like it was made in the 90s and not maintained ever since, but unfortunately has been, because when I was, gathering the information and screenshots for this video, I did see that he unfortunately changed a very hilariously written section of this website that I was really excited to, read word for word to you guys, but whatever, okay? So he puts together his little website, and he is making news appearances. Literally, the dude went on to the Las Vegas nightly news or whatever to advocate for his plan to have Clark County legalize brothels. Which, if you're not aware of this, so 6 of 10 of Nevada's counties allow brothels to exist in them. I don't think that all 6 counties actually do have a operating legal brothel at the moment. There's a lot of different rules and stipulations involved as to new brothels opening, where you could build a new one, and there's just so many rules. Okay, so you can't break ground and build a brothel on a spot that a brothel hadn't previously already existed in. Okay. So, part of this company that he is imagining that he's running or whatever, they are doing brothel real estate development. And they say that they're going to open 10 new brothels in the next calendar year, which is fucking impossible unless 10 of the pre-existing legal brothels were to all magically just go out of business at the same time. And then he was able to apply for all 10 brothel licenses, which, by the way, are I think upwards of $1 million. And he drives Uber and stocks shelves at Walmart. Yeah. So just completely outside the realm of possibility at all. Clark County, they don't allow brothels because one of the other stipulations about Nevada brothels is that you could only open one in a county that has less than 700,000 residents total, which is why all the brothels are in the middle of nowhere. okay? Obviously, Las Vegas is one of the biggest cities in the United States, possibly the world. So, yeah, I really don't think that they're going to budge off of that. They already have enough problems regulating illegal prostitution within the city of Las Vegas. They're not opening legal brothels inside Las Vegas or the county that it is in, okay? But this does not stop them from getting on the news and advocating for legal brothels and his all-around mission, which, to be completely honest, if I was in charge of anything and I was presented with this dude as a spokesperson for legal brothels, I would go out of my way to make sure that they all just were shut down, because clearly this man is a danger to anybody that he would encounter privately. Like, if that was a spokesperson, it would only convince me to just never allow it, really. Oh, but it doesn't stop in just Nevada, okay? That has a pre-existing system of legal brothels. Oh, hell no. He wants to bring the fucking legal brothels to Utah, a state where you can't even stand up and walk across a restaurant while holding your own alcoholic beverage, where they will only serve you 2 drinks at each establishment you visit, and they shut everything down by 9 o'clock, and everybody's fucking religious as fuck. No, he's like, yeah, they'll be on board with this, totally, yeah. So he sues the state of Utah and says that it is unconstitutional that they don't allow brothels to exist in the state of Utah. And he actually wrote a book, okay? The book was titled, "I Think I Should Be Allowed to Sleep with Your 18-year-old Daughter for Only $500. One Man's Constitutional Challenge to Utah's Unfair Brothel Ban." Or it was something close to that. But like literally the title of the book starts off with why I think it should be illegal to sleep with your 18-year-old daughter for $500. And yes, it's on Amazon. So, your dream is literally impossible. You don't have the money to make it a possibility, even if it was. You are somebody who is a pariah of the industry that you are trying to enter. And you are completely insane. So how are you going to make your dream of owning a legal brothel into a reality? Well, first you build credibility by going on to the Las Vegas news and doing all this other stuff, and telling people that you are a leading legal mind and a celebrity litigator, and pretty much saying that you're a lawyer without ever saying that you're actually a lawyer, just flat out, okay? You dance around it, you imply heavily that you are a wealthy lawyer with years of experience in the industry. And no, not years of industry experience as being banned from the industry. No, you are a leading expert apparently. And you just tell people that you are a lawyer until they believe you. You have your fake little website that lends credibility. And you know what? You're going to find an investor, goddammit. And even though you've been banned from every single legal brothel, you're going to hand select all of the brothel workers that are going to work for you out of the brothels that do exist and are real places, and convince them, even though you've been creepy as shit in all of your interactions with everybody in the past, to come and be like, yeah, I totally feel safe going out to his brothel and working there, despite this lovely passage right on his company's website. Like, I didn't make this up. This is where I get the whole replacing bouncers with robots thing. Here you go. Enjoy. And also, we have this winning little snippet from his website that, like, when I am reading it in my head, I actually read it with like that scene from Step Brothers with their presentation for Prestige Worldwide, like Prestige Worldwide, wide. But anyways, here's that section, and you should probably read it in your mind like that too, because it makes it a lot funnier.